Respect the meat boys.
Alright, so we are out for a big ride at Silverberry. It's a conservation site in Alberta. It is open for equestrian use, and it's probably seen the most use this year than it has in ages. The Endurance Riders of Alberta held 2 multi-day rides out here, and we are out enjoying the fruits of their labor. They had groomed trails, and we also competed, me and Alyssa, so we kind of knew the route. Wanted to do something a little bit different for this video. I promise I won't talk for the whole thing. It's just that someone asked me a question recently, and it was, are walking horses good trail horses? And the reason this person was asking me is because she's shopping for a new horse, and 2 people had told her very scary experiences with walking horses on the trail. She asked why my horses don't look like they stumble. So let me just be blunt. They do stumble because they're horses. Do you stumble? I know I stumble. So to say they never ever take a misstep is not fair. Now, certainly some are more stumbly than others, and there's exercises to help them with that. But in general, I don't find them any more trippy or stumbly than any other horse. And I ride a lot of different types of horses. Both me and my husband do. I ride for a living, and I make my husband help me. So he has a pretty good grasp on the subject as well. The other thing was, in context to the same conversation, is that gaited horses, when you have a trotty horse, they have it's like riding a 3-gear bicycle, right? Walk, trot, canter. When you ride a gaited horse, it's more like an 18-speed bicycle, because not only do they do the prescribed gaits to their breed, so walking horses are supposed to flat walk, run, walk, and canter. They can also trot, stepping pace, saddle rack, foxtrot, and then all sorts of little gaits in between. The only difference is a little bit of timing and footfall. So speaking of Tennessee walkers in particular, they are bred for overstride. That is their claim to fame. That's what gives them a smooth ride. So that back foot goes past where the front foot landed. Some have no overstride, some land where their front hoof was, some go a foot, some go 2 feet, and I've heard 3 or 4 feet. I'm not sure, I haven't seen that, but if you think about that, they have no idea where that back foot is going to land. So if you have a big striding horse on a tight, twisty trail, you may find them hitting things because they don't know they're there. And on a shorter striding horse, they have less adjustment to make with their gait and with their stride. So that is something to keep in mind in what kind of terrain you ride in. That said, I use mine for everything. I competitive trail ride, and I dabble in endurance with my Tennessee walking horse mare Bloom. You've seen her on this channel, and she has done quite well for herself. I also ride my Missouri Foxtrotter. He's an excellent mountain climber, and we have our friends that we pack with ride Tennessee walkers and Missouri Foxtrotters. So I think the answer is yes, they do make good trail horses, but they are not infallible, and to suggest that they should be is not fair. I also don't agree with blanket statements that to say that the Tennessee walking horse as a breed is not good for trails because 2 people had a bad experience. I think if you were to ask anybody who trail rides on any breed, you're going to come across that. So this is a little bit of a rant, but anyone who's in the horse industry knows there are so many myths, legends, and just everyone's got an opinion and likes what they like, and what they don't like, and they're very vocal about it. Obviously, I'm very passionate about this breed and gaited horses, and I'll point out in this video, every single horse here is either a walker or a Missouri Foxtrotter, and they are all in varying stages of their gait work, because gait work is a journey, and I'm really learning that with my Missouri Foxtrotter. He was very trotty when I got him. He wasn't started until he was 9, and Steve and I started him. So the first year I rode him, all he would do is trot, and then I really got serious about teaching him to gait, and we started to get a flat walk, and then we started to get a little bit of a saddle rack, and now this year he's even moving into a big saddle gait. And by big saddle gait, I mean it's probably a rack, but I mean it's so hard to say. It's just a slight difference in footfall, but it's smooth. He doesn't foxtrot, and it's faster than a run walk, so I call it a saddle rack. People might disagree with that, but it's when you've ridden as many as I have at this point, you start to realize that no matter the breed of gaited horse, they all kind of do the same thing. You know, and by same thing I mean they all do a variety of gaits, and it's up to you to teach them which one you want them to do, and then to foster that. I think I've talked enough now, and so I'm going to wrap this up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, because Steve's saddle's about to go sideways here on Bruce. I don't believe this was Bruce's fault at all. Steve is notorious for not tightening his saddle up enough. He says he likes to ride loose, and anyways, they just had a little hiccup here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope what I said made sense. And if you ever have any questions, I love to talk gaited horses and answer questions.
I think it's a little too far forward. Almost got him, Bruce. So I rode Bruce at Blackfoot a week ago, and none of this happened.
Oh, good golly.
Uphill is a very good idea.
Bruce is like, I have had enough of these weekend adventures.
Leave me on the farm.
Yeah, the issue is mostly me sliding off.
Alright, we are 20 minutes in.
Nice! Another 10 minutes and we should be pretty cool down. Sure you don't want to switch horse with me?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's him.
Isn't that a good saddle to go bronchi? I got nothing to hang on.
What is happening?
He had a crossfire.
What'd you say? Fucked up the hill. Did you see him crossfire?
Yeah, it was a crossfire.
So you can push the both his feet really hard?
No, feet
Is
were
that
off
enough?
today. It was in the air.
Oh, geez.
You might lose adjustment. Push him in again. Yeah. You want to push him up front?
Sure.
Unless you want to be booted in the freaking noggin, I suggest you back off from Amber's butt, miss.
Definitely seems to mind Harriet so much. That's rude.
Ah, I still want to be careful just in case.
Still remember there's only 5 miles at Fort St.
Yep, there still hasn't forgiven me. Feel good?
Remember the last time we saw a grouse Harriet and it tried to attack us? That was fun.
We've seen it a lot of horses where they cross fire, they get tense or something like that.
Okay.
And then they do that move just to get out of that moment. Yeah, like we've had
Like, put your hand down,
a
keep
horse
your head
named
up.
Dragon.
Right,
That was
yeah.
his problem. Every time I asked to lope, he would like just
There. Close it up. Yeah, it's time to give it back.
Yeah, I said you can keep it as long as it takes.
Yeah.
Neither than that back because you want to help the air right quality. And you can't get too near. Yeah. Go. And then when we did the cattle drive, I got to know that family pretty good. They're pretty cool people, actually. Like really nice. And the kids got a problem with their ankle.
Okay.
Went riding full, he got fucked up.
Uh-huh.
I think he's got like airline fracture. Oh, eh?
What a concept!
What a concept! He's actually able to sit it and stay straight and went in a straight line. you want it to gallop, and I kept cutting it down, which made us kind of bounce. So it's like, you know the bobcat operator when you get rodeo going?
When we did the ride, we rode this way down to the lake. I don't remember how we got in. Oh, I know. We take the road, and then there's another staging area down there that we rode through. Okay. Should we keep going?
Sure.
Yeah. This is all new to me.
Harriet, we're gonna go swimming for the first time together.
You're going swimming?
We're gonna go swimming.
Wow.
Maybe not literal swimming, but
I love it.
don't scoot forward like that on me. $4 for friggin' stirrups? You just stole a pink ribbon off the tree?